The committee states they were promised that no development would project beyond the parallel of the old Mamela restaurant, that an independent environmental impact assessment would be commissioned, and that nothing would be approved without consultation and research. They say that none of these promises have materialised.
Now we face that without consultation. This went through. There were no notices put up. We weren't consulted before. And we have a scenario now that they are considering an arm which comes this way, so it goes out and then comes along and blocks the whole view of Catalan Bay. Now that has various consequences, plus it's the ISO, plus you create an accumulation of pollutants, both coming out of a proposed marina, which is ludicrous, and I can't imagine how any environmentalist in the DPC would not object to it, coming out onto the beaches, which is clearly in their reports. And the other matter is the beaches. The beaches are going to be systematically destroyed year in, year out. They're going to be eroded. Every year, trucks to fill the beaches up. The people of Gibraltar need to know this is going to affect the Gibraltarian way of life. Now, if you go and you stand where the old village inn is, just in line with that Mamela, and you look in any direction, it will be blocked. We will have a horrendous 9-meter wall. Now, the problem compounds itself, because the beach is naturally cleaned by waves. Once you block the waves, the accumulation of pollutants on the beach will be horrendous. The actually new sand every year on the beach will be absolutely unbearable, another health hazard. So we create health hazards on the beach, we pollute the beaches. It's absolutely a ludicrous idea. Develop whatever you want on solid land. We have no objections to it, but don't destroy the Gibraltarian way of life.
There were comments during the meeting from the Minister for Civil Contingencies, for example, Leslie Rousson, who said that he will stand for the people of Catalan Bay. Does that offer you some reassurance?
Absolutely. We have total gratitude to Minister Leslie Rousson. I mean, he really stood up, was valiant, he stood up and he challenged everybody. But still, it's only one man and he cannot encompass the whole technicality or the complications of this. It is really bad for Gibraltar that we do this, and we're doing it to make the rich richer in a more privileged environment to the detriment of the Gibraltarian. We have lost focus.
Mr. Riddell says the whole community needs to see what the development will mean to Gibraltar. He speaks of apathy in the community or people being scared to speak out. This project, he says, is going to affect every Gibraltarian's way of life.